Hi there, I'm Jeff Nugent from Contingent Workforce Solutions. And I wanted to talk to you today about an evolution that we're seeing within the North American workforce. And that evolution is the trend towards greater usage of contract and temporary labor. Studies show that up to 25 to 35% of the North American workforce is currently on contract or temporary assignments. This is a huge shift from the traditional view of the workforce, where workers would join a company and stay there for life, and contract and temporary workers would only be used in a very small percentage of the jobs, and generally would be lower level type positions and work. So the question remains, why are companies using a greater amount of contract and temporary labor? Well, it seems to us that there are two main reasons. One, there's a demographic shift in the workforce, and two, there's a fundamental shift in the way companies are completing work. When looking at the demographics, we have the baby boom generation that are starting to retire in greater numbers, and that number of retirees is only going to be growing over the upcoming years. And these people are taking their knowledge and talents with them. Employers are very interested in trying to retain this knowledge over the next coming years. And luckily for them, this demographic tends to be more active and more interested in staying within the workforce for the long haul. In saying that, though, after their retirement, they're looking to come back into the workforce on their own terms. From the other end of the demographic spectrum, where you have Gen Y and the generations behind them, I refer to these folks as the Me Inc. generations, where they're not really interested in the politics or climbing the corporate ladder, and studies have actually shown that this demographic is more loyal to their brand of pop than they are to their employers. So these individuals will come into an organization, work there for 2 to 3 years, gain an expertise, and then move on. So when you look at it, both of these demographics are very conducive to taking or offering contingent or contract opportunities to bring them into your organization and complete work. From the other end of the spectrum, when you look at the way companies are completing work, there's two things that are driving the change towards utilization of contract or contingent labor. One is the need for speed. And when you have the need for speed, you have a need for expertise to come in with the knowledge you need to complete the task in a very quick, at a quick pace, and for the period of time that you require that individual. The other is economics. And when it comes to economics, companies are hiring in the expertise they need for the period of or the project that they need that expertise for, and no longer have the luxury to keep those individuals on staff while they retrain and get ready for their next potential assignment in a very different type of role. So there you have it. Those are the reasons why more and more companies are using contract or contingent labor.